Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today. Today again we have with us an art of living expert and an officer from the Vedic themselves. And today we are going to discuss about the Rishi Homa. So can you explain the significance of performing Rishi Homa during Navratri? Yeah, well, thank you for joining us today. So, Rishi Homa is an extremely sacred ritual dedicated to invoking the blessings of the great sages or rishis whose wisdom forms the foundation of Vedic knowledge. Performing this Homa during Navratri is particularly significant because Navratri represents the victory of divine energy over negativity, and it's a time when spiritual vibrations are naturally heightened. By performing the Rishi Homa, we honor the lineage of sages who have preserved knowledge of Dharma, Yoga, and meditation. It is believed that their energies can purify the surroundings, uplift consciousness, and remove obstacles in both personal and societal life. For practitioners, participating in this Homa during Navratri amplifies the positive effects as a collective spiritual energy during these 9 nights supports inner transformation and mental clarity. From the perspective of Vedic tradition, Rishi Homa is rooted in the principle of gratitude and acknowledgement of the wisdom that guides humanity. Navratri provides an auspicious window when cosmic energies align, making it ideal to perform such powerful rituals. The mantras chanted during Rishi Homa activate subtle energies, connecting participants to the Rishis' consciousness. This not only fosters spiritual growth but also promotes harmony and prosperity in the environment. Moreover, historically, the sages themselves have emphasized the importance of offering oblations in fire to honor cosmic forces, which is why Rishi Homa is considered so essential during Navratri. Now, how is the Rishi Homa prepared and organized at the Art of Living International Center? The preparation of Rishi Homa is meticulous and deeply symbolic. Weeks in advance, the team ensures that the Homa Kundams, the sacred fire pits, are constructed according to Vedic prescriptions. Materials like samhita or the sacred wood, ghee, herbs, and other offerings are carefully selected to maintain purity and vibrational quality. Volunteers are trained in rituals, mantras, and the exact sequence of offerings, ensuring that every step resonates with spiritual intention. The atmosphere is kept serene with meditation and chanting sessions leading up to the main Homa to attune participants' minds to the sacred vibrations. This preparation ensures that during the 9 days of Navratri, the Homa is conducted flawlessly, creating an environment conducive to profound spiritual experiences. Now, from a Vedic standpoint, adherence to dharmic procedures is crucial. The placement of the Homa Kundam, the direction it faces, the materials used, and the mantras recited all follow strict scriptural guidelines. Every element symbolizes a link to cosmic energies and the lineage of sages. The sanctity of the site is maintained with daily rituals and chanting leading up to the Homa. Only those trained in the specific Vedic procedures are permitted to perform the fire offerings, ensuring that the ritual's potency remains uncompromised. This structured preparation aligns with ancient practices described in the Vedic texts, making the Homa highly auspicious. Now, what is the role of the participants during Rishi Homa? Participants play a vital role by bringing focused awareness, devotion, and positive intention to the Homam. While trained priests and volunteers perform the ritual actions, the collective consciousness of all present amplifies the potency of the ceremony. Participants are encouraged to meditate, chant mantras, and offer symbolic oblations under guidance. Their presence adds to the energy field, creating a resonance that is said to attract blessings from the rishis and the divine energies invoked. Furthermore, this participation helps individuals cultivate mindfulness, gratitude, and a deeper connection to Vedic wisdom, which can have transformative effects on personal and professional life. Now, in Vedic tradition, it is understood that the energy of the Homa is enhanced by sincere participation. Every mantra uttered by the priest is echoed in intention by the participants, consciously or subconsciously observing the ritual with devotion, maintaining silence, and mentally offering prayers to the rishi strengthens the vibrational impact. Participants may also contribute by offering ghee, seeds, or herbs into the fire under guidance, symbolically taking part in sustaining cosmic harmony. The collective presence ensures that the ritual not only uplifts the individual but also creates a purified, spiritually charged environment. Now, how does the Rishyoma connect to the overall theme of Navratri? Navratri is a celebration of the divine feminine energy of the Shakti and her victory over negativity. Rishyoma complements this by theme by invoking the wisdom and blessings of sages who embody dharmic knowledge, while Navratri energizes participants to overcome inner obstacles. Rishyoma provides guidance, clarity, and protection from subtle negative forces. It's a confluence of Shakti and Vedic wisdom, offering both spiritual empowerment and mental purification. This combination creates a holistic approach to personal transformation, helping individuals align with their highest potential during these auspicious days. Indeed, Navratri symbolizes triumph of light over darkness, and Rishi Homa serves as a conduit to invoke that light through the guidance of rishis. The rituals, mantras, and fire offerings during the Homa harmonize with the cosmic rhythms of Navratri, ensuring that the energies invoked are in sync with universal vibrations. By performing this Homa, participants align themselves with Dharma, benefiting from both protective and purifying effects, which are central to the Navratri experience. Now, could you explain the symbolism of fire in Rishi Homa? In Vedic rituals, fire represents divine consciousness, transformation, and purification. During Rishi Homa, the sacred fire acts as a medium to convey offerings to the rishis and cosmic energies. It symbolizes the burning away of ignorance, negativity, and obstacles in one's life. The fire's warmth and light remind participants of the eternal presence of knowledge and truth, which are central to the teachings of sages. By offering ghee, herbs, and wood into the fire, participants symbolically surrender desires, ego, and attachments, allowing divine energy to guide them. From a traditional perspective, Agni or fire is a messenger between humans and the divine. Every material offered, be it ghee, grains, or sacred wood, is transformed through fire into subtle vibrations that reach the rishis and deities. The flames signify illumination of the mind and purification of body, speech, and thought. Maintaining a sacred fire during Homa is thus both a spiritual and metaphysical act, bridging the earthly and cosmic realms and ensuring that the energies of the rishis manifest intangible benefits for devotees. Now, what specific mantras are chanted during Rishi Homam? The Rishi Homa involves chanting the names of prominent rishis and Vedic sages such as Vasista, Vishwamitra, and Agastya. These mantras are powerful because they contain the vibrations of centuries of spiritual practice. Recitation is done in precise sequences, creating a resonance that is believed to awaken wisdom, intuition, and inner strength in participants. In addition to Rishi names, certain Vedic verses invoking protection, prosperity, and purification are also chanted. These chants are synchronized with offerings to the fire, ensuring that each oblation is accompanied by sound vibrations, which are considered essential for the ritual's efficacy. Now, traditionally, the Rishi Homa follows a strict Vedic protocol of mantras, often derived from the Yajurveda and Rigveda. The mantras include invocations to rishis, deities, and cosmic principles. Chanting in the correct meter or chandas is critical, as any deviation can reduce the ritual's potency. The repetition of these mantras combined with the fire offerings is believed to generate a vibrational field that purifies the environment, protects participants, and strengthens spiritual receptivity. Now, how does the Homa benefit the environment and the community? Rishi Homa is not just a personal spiritual practice, it has a profound collective effect. The fire offerings, mantras, and vibrations are believed to purify the surroundings, creating a space charged with positive energy. Participants often report a sense of peace, clarity, and heightened awareness. On a larger scale, performing such rituals in a community strengthens social bonds, fosters shared spiritual values, and inspires collective responsibility for harmony and dharma. It becomes a focal point where people come together to celebrate knowledge, devotion, and cultural heritage, enhancing societal well being. Now, Vedic tradition asserts that properly conducted homas influence subtle energies in the environment. The vibration from mantras and the fire offerings neutralize negative energies and promote balance in nature. Historically, such rituals were performed to ensure agricultural prosperity, social harmony, and cosmic alignment. In modern practice, even though immediate material effects may not always be visible, the sense of community, mental peace, and inspiration to lead a righteous life are tangible benefits that ripple through society, enhancing collective well being. Are there scientific studies validating the effects of Rishi Homa? Yes, several studies in consciousness and environmental sciences have indicated that collective chanting, meditation, and rituals like Homa can positively affect brain activity, stress reduction, and environmental coherence. EEG and fMRI studies show increased alpha and theta brain waves during mantra chanting, reflecting calmness and heightened awareness. Other studies suggest that Homa fire emissions release subtle biochemical elements like negative ions, which can improve air quality and mental states. While these studies do not capture the full metaphysical essence, they provide a bridge between ancient wisdom and modern scientific validation. Now, from a Vedic perspective, the metaphysical impact of Homa has always been acknowledged, but modern science is beginning to explore measurable effects. Research indicates that synchronized collective intention, sound vibration, and focused energy can influence not only participants' mental and emotional health, but also surrounding environmental parameters. While the spiritual significance remains paramount. Scientific findings affirm that these ancient practices have tangible benefits for well being, aligning with traditional teachings. Now, how does the presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji enhance the Homam? Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji's presence elevates the spiritual vibrations of the Rishi Homam immensely. His consciousness, devotion, and experience create a powerful resonance that magnifies the effects of mantras and fire offerings. Participants often feel profound inner peace, clarity, and heightened awareness simply by being in his presence. Gurudev also provides guidance on how to connect with the energies invoked, making the Homa not only a ritual but also a deeply transformative experience. His presence embodies the continuity of Vedic wisdom in a living, accessible form. Now, in Vedic tradition, the consciousness of a realized master enhances the potency of any ritual. Gurudev's presence ensures that the Homa aligns perfectly with the dharmic principles, and his guidance helps participants derive maximum benefit. The energy field created under his supervision facilitates deeper mental focus, purification, and connection to the lineage of sages being honored. This participation exemplifies how ancient practices can remain vibrant and effective in a contemporary spiritual life. Now, how do participants prepare themselves before attending the homam? Participants are encouraged to cultivate mental clarity, purity, and devotion before attending. This involves abstaining from negative thoughts, practicing meditation, chanting simple mantras, and sometimes observing light fasting. Clothing and personal hygiene are also considered. Wearing clean, modest attire helps maintain the sanctity of the space. Mentally, participants are guided to set intentions for their personal growth, healing, and alignment with Dharma. Such preparation ensures that the Homa's energies are fully absorbed and the transformative benefits are maximized. From a Vedic standpoint, preparing both body and mind is essential. Purity of thought, speech, and action enhances receptivity into the energies invoked by the Homa. Participants are often advised to refrain from consuming alcohol or heavy non vegetarian foods before the ritual. Cultivating a calm devotional mindset allows one to participate consciously, ensuring that offerings and prayers are not merely symbolic but effective. This preparatory discipline aligns with traditional practices described in ancient scriptures. Now, how long does the Rishi Homa typically last during Navratri? Jagadav Homa is a multi-day ritual aligned with the 9 nights of Navratri, though the core fire offerings usually last for several hours each day. The ninth day is especially dedicated to the Rishi Homam. The duration is structured to allow all mantras, oblations, and rituals to be performed systematically without interruption. Extended chanting and ceremonial sequences help participants attune deeply to the spiritual vibrations. The length also ensures that the energies of the rishis, fire, and mantras are properly invoked, amplified, and stabilized, creating an atmosphere of sustained spiritual intensity. Participants often experience a sense of timelessness as the focus on sacred rituals and meditation draws them inward. Now, traditionally, the Homa follows precise time frames dictated by Vedic astrology and the natural cycles of the day. Certain hours are considered more auspicious for invoking specific rishis or deities, and the schedule is designed accordingly. This ensures maximum efficacy of the mantras and oblations. The structured timing also allows for continuous maintenance of the sacred fire, which is critical in Vedic practice. The ritual's duration is not arbitrary, it reflects careful alignment with the cosmic rhythms to enhance spiritual benefits for participants and the environment. Now, are there different types of rishis invoked in the Homa? Yes, the Rishi Homa honors a variety of sages, each representing specific qualities and aspects of spiritual wisdom. For example, Vasistha symbolizes clarity of mind, Vishwamitra embodies discipline and transformative power, and Agastya signifies wisdom and balance. By invoking multiple rishis, the Homa encompasses a holistic spectrum of guidance and blessings. Each rishi's mantra carries a unique vibrational quality, resonating with different aspects of life, from personal growth to societal well being. This diversity allows participants to connect with energies that align with their personal spiritual journey. Now, Vedic texts outline extensive rishi lineages, and each Homa may invoke specific rishis depending on the intention. While some are universal and revered across all ceremonies, others are chosen to address particular spiritual, mental, or social needs. The combination of rishis in a Homa ensures comprehensive coverage of cosmic energies, fostering balance, protection, and insight. Each rishi represents a channel through which a divine knowledge and blessings flow, reinforcing the purpose of the ritual during Navratri. Now, how is the Homa aligned with the cosmic energies and planetary positions? The timing and structure of Rishi Homa are intricately aligned with the cosmic rhythms, such as lunar phases, planetary positions, and the auspicious Navratri days. This alignment enhances the potency of mantras and fire offerings. The energy fields created during the Homa resonate with the natural cosmic vibrations, amplifying spiritual and mental effects. This synchronization ensures that participants benefit not just from ritualistic actions, but also from the harmonization of their inner energies with the universal rhythm. Now, Vedic astrology emphasizes muhurta or auspicious timing for rituals. Aligning Homa activates activities with the planetary positions, enhances the effectiveness of mantras and fire oblations. Each day of Navratri corresponds to specific energies, some related to spiritual growth, others to material well being. By performing the Homa in accordance with these cosmic principles, participants are subtly attuned to the universe, creating harmony within themselves and their surroundings. Now, how does chanting enhance the impact of fire offerings? Chanting creates vibrational energy that amplifies the transformative power of the homam. Mantras are sound codes that resonate with subtle energies in the mind, body, and environment. When synchronized with offerings to the fire, chanting converts material oblations into spiritual vibrations that reach the rishis. This process transforms the ritual from a physical act into a conscious spiritual practice. Continuous chanting also calms the mind, allowing participants to experience clarity, peace, and connection with the higher consciousness. From a Vedic perspective, mantras are not mere words, they are precise sonic vibrations with the cosmic potency. When chanted during Homa, they energize the offerings and direct them toward higher planes. This ensures that the fire acts as a medium for spiritual transformation rather than a simple physical phenomenon. Chanting in correct rhythm and intonation aligns the collective energy of participants, magnifying the ritual's effect on both personal and environmental levels. Now, what kind of offerings are made into the Homa fire? Offerings typically include ghee, herbs, sacred wood, grains, and occasionally aromatic substances. Each material has symbolic and energetic significance. Ghee represents purity and nourishment, wood embodies transformation, and herbs symbolize healing. The act of offering is both symbolic and energetic. Participants consciously surrender attachments, negativity, and ego, allowing divine energies to flow. Every oblation is accompanied by specific mantras, reinforcing spiritual intention. Now, according to Vedic scriptures, the selection of offerings is precise. Each element contributes to the fire's energy transformation and maintains ritual purity. The materials must be natural, fresh, and sourced with care. Proper preparation ensures that the fire remains sacred and that the vibrations generated by mantras and oblations achieve their intended spiritual effect. Offering materials are also charged with devotion and mindfulness, making the ritual a holistic spiritual practice rather than a mere physical act. Now, how does the HOMA impact participants' mental and emotional well being? Participants often report a deep sense of calm, clarity, and emotional balance during and after the homam. The combination of chanting, meditation, and fire energy creates a profound psychological impact, reducing stress, anxiety, and negative thought patterns. The ritual provides an opportunity for introspection, purification, and release of mental burdens. Repeated exposure over Navratri strengthens emotional resilience, improves focus, and fosters an overall sense of inner harmony. The Vedic tradition recognizes the mental benefits of such rituals. The mantras, synchronized breathing, and rhythmic offerings create vibrations that positively affect brain waves, promoting relaxation and heightened awareness. Participants' subconscious minds absorb the energy of the fire and chants, leading to emotional equilibrium, enhanced intuition, and a sense of spiritual connection. The collective energy of the community further amplifies these benefits. Now, can Rishi Huma help with the challenges in daily life? Yes, Rishioma is believed to remove subtle obstacles in personal, professional, and social spheres. While it does not replace practical effort, it creates a supportive, energetic environment that fosters clarity, courage, and positive decision making. Many participants report improved problem solving ability, better relationships, and increased inner strength following the homam. Essentially, the ritual harmonizes internal and external energies, enabling participants to navigate life's challenges with a greater ease. Now, Vedic philosophy teaches that obstacles arise not only externally but also due to imbalances in subtle energies. Rishioma addresses these imbalances through vibrations, mantras, and offerings. By invoking rishis and cosmic principles, participants are aligned with the dharmic energies that facilitate clarity, protection, and guidance. This alignment often translates into practical benefits such as better decision making, improved interpersonal interactions, and enhanced spiritual resilience. Now, how are volunteers trained to assist in Rishi Homam? Volunteers undergo detailed training in rituals, chanting, and fire management. They learn the sequence of offerings, mantras, and procedures to maintain the sanctity of the homam. In addition, they are guided in meditation and mindfulness to ensure their consciousness contributes positively to the ritual. Training emphasizes discipline, devotion, and attention to detail, as every action directly affects the collective energy of the ceremony. Now, from a Vedic perspective, assisting in a homa is a sacred responsibility. Volunteers are trained to understand the significance of each step, the symbolic meaning of materials, and the correct pronunciation of mantras. They are also instructed in ethical conduct, focus, and reverence, ensuring that their participation enhances the ritual's effectiveness and maintains alignment with the dharmic principles. Now, how does the Rishi Homa honor the lineage of sages? Rishi Homa is a tribute to the wisdom of Vedic sages, acknowledging their contributions to human knowledge, spirituality and culture. By invoking their names and energies, participants express gratitude and seek guidance. This practice preserves the continuity of the Vedic tradition and connects modern practitioners with the ancient wisdom. It reinforces the understanding that spiritual knowledge is a living, dynamic lineage meant to be experienced and applied in daily life. Now, Vedic scriptures emphasize honoring ancestors and sages as a form of dharma. Rishyoma enacts this principle through fire offerings, mantras, and devotion. The ritual creates a channel for the sages' consciousness to guide participants, ensuring the transmission of knowledge and spiritual blessings across generations. It is both an act of reverence and a way to keep the lineage alive in practical and transformative ways. Now, what role does meditation play during Rishi Homam? Meditation is an integral to Rishi Homam, helping participants attune their minds to the sacred energies by sitting in focused awareness, observing the fire, and synchronizing with the mantras. Individuals deepen their connection to the rishis. Meditation allows participants to internalize the vibrational effects of chanting and offerings, enhancing mental clarity, inner peace, and spiritual insight. It transforms the ritual from an external ceremony to an inner into an inner journey of purification and awakening. From a Vedic standpoint, a meditation ensures that participants absorb the subtle energies of the home. A calm, focused mind resonates with the vibrations of mantras and fire, facilitating purification and alignment with the cosmic principles. Meditation during the ritual also cultivates mindfulness, devotion, and receptivity, allowing participants to integrate the blessings of the rishis into their daily lives. Now, how is the energy of the fire maintained throughout the home? The sacred fire is continuously nurtured with offerings of ghee, wood, and herbs, accompanied by precise chanting of mantras. Trained priests and volunteers ensure the fire burns steadily without interruption, maintaining its vibrational energy. The fire's continuity symbolizes unbroken spiritual connection and sustained purification. A consistently maintained fire strengthens the collective consciousness of participants, amplifying the Homas's transformative effects. Careful attention is given to timing, sequence, and intensity, ensuring the fire remains sacred and powerful throughout the ceremony. Now, Vedic tradition emphasizes the importance of an uninterrupted Homa Agni. The fire represents divine presence, and its energy must remain stable to transmit offerings effectively. Maintaining the fire involves proper fuel selection, regular oblations, and correct chanting. Any lapse can reduce the ritual's potency. Therefore, continuous supervision ensures that the fire functions as a conduit between human intention and cosmic energies, maximizing both personal and environmental benefits. Are there special days within Navratri for specific rishis? Yes, each day of Navratri is associated with the particular energies and attributes, and rishis corresponding to those qualities are invoked accordingly. For example, on the first day, rishis embodying clarity and wisdom are invoked, while later days may honor those representing discipline, courage, and or compassion. Aligning rishis with the day's energy enhances resonance with the participants' consciousness, creating a more focused spiritual experience. Now, Vedic texts highlight the significance of aligning rituals with the cosmic rhythms by invoking specific rishis on designated days. The Homa harmonizes with the planetary positions and divine energies. This alignment ensures optimal results both spiritually and energetically. Each rishi represents a unique aspect of Dharma, and observing the correct sequence maintains the ritual's integrity. How are children or young participants invoked in the Homam? Children are encouraged to observe, chant simple mantras, and participate in symbolic offerings under guidance. This early exposure fosters reverence for tradition and cultivates mindfulness, concentration, and spiritual awareness. While their role may be simplified, their participation contributes to the collective energy, reinforcing the sense of community and continuity of the lineage. Now, in Vedic practice, children are gradually introduced to rituals to instill dharmic values and awareness. Their presence, even in a limited capacity, strengthens the Humas's energy field. Engaging children in such sacred practices ensures that the wisdom of sages is passed down, sustaining the tradition for future generations. Now, what is the significance of collective chanting during Homam? Collective chanting amplifies vibrations exponentially. When participants synchronize their mantras with the priest, the energy created is not merely additive but multiplicative. This resonance promotes emotional balance, mental clarity, and spiritual upliftment. Group chanting also fosters a sense of unity and shared purpose, aligning individual consciousness with the collective dharmic energy. Vedic philosophy recognizes the power of collective intention. Synchronizing voices and vibrations enhances the potency of mantras and offerings. The combined energy generates a field that purifies the environment and aligns participants with the cosmic forces. This collective resonance is an essential aspect of the home as it magnifies the benefits of both individuals and the community. Now, how does Rishi Homa help in self transformation? The Homa acts as a mirror reflecting inner patterns of thought, emotion, and attachment. By participating, individuals confront inner obstacles and cultivate detachment, gratitude, and clarity. The continuous chanting, focused attention, and fire energy create an environment conducive to profound self reflection and transformation. Over the course of Navratri, this leads to sustained changes in behavior, perspective, and spiritual awareness. Vedic tradition teaches that the energies of sages invoked through the Homam guide participants toward dharmic alignment. The ritual facilitates purification of the mind, speech, and action, encouraging ethical conduct and self awareness. This transformative effect extends beyond the ceremony, influencing daily life by promoting wisdom, discipline, and emotional balance. Are there any dietary or lifestyle preparations recommended before Homam? Yes, participants are advised to follow sattvic practices such as consuming light, vegetarian meals, avoiding alcohol, and practicing meditation or light fasting. Such preparation aligns the body and mind with the high vibrations of the Homam. This ensures that participants are receptive to the subtle energies and can fully benefit from the ritual's transformative potential. Vedic texts emphasize purity in thought, speech, and action as prerequisites for participating in sacred rituals, abstaining from impure foods and substances, maintaining cleanliness, and cultivating a calm devotional mindset enhance receptivity to the Homa's energies. Proper lifestyle preparation is integral to maintaining the sanctity and potency of the ritual. How is the sequence of offerings determined during the Homam? The sequence follows ancient Vedic prescriptions, ensuring that each rishi is invoked in order and each oblation aligns with the corresponding mantra. This structured sequence maximizes the efficacy of both sound vibrations and the fire energy. By adhering to the sequence, the Homa maintains harmony with the cosmic rhythms and sustains the spiritual focus of participants. Vedic texts provide detailed guidelines for offering sequences, often based on rishi lineages and their attributes. Each step has symbolic and energetic significance. Correct sequencing ensures that offerings reach the intended energies and that the cumulative vibrations of the ritual are maintained. Deviations can dilute the Homa's potency, emphasizing the importance of discipline and adherence to tradition. Can Rishi Homa be performed virtually or remotely? While physical presence is ideal, remote participation through guided meditation, chanting, and visualization can still allow participants to benefit. You can attend through YouTube or Zoom meetings. Modern technology enables live streaming of rituals, allowing participants to synchronize their intentions with the home. Although the vibrational impact may be stronger in person, sincere remote participation still fosters mental clarity, peace, and spiritual connection. Now, Vedic tradition emphasizes the physical presence of fire for maximum potency. However, the principle of collective intention allows for some flexibility. Participants who follow mantras and rituals remotely, maintaining focus and devotion, can still align with the energies invoked, while traditionalists prioritize in person participation. Remote inclusion ensure broader accessibility and engagement. How are the materials for the Homa stored sustainably? Materials like ghee, herbs, and wood are sourced with care to maintain purity and sustainability. Organic and ethically obtained substances are preferred, ensuring environmental responsibility. Sustainability ensures that the ritual's positive energy is not compromised by harm to nature, reflecting the holistic philosophy underlying Vedic practice. Vedic texts emphasize respect for natural resources. The materials used in Homa are symbolic of harmony with nature. Ethical sourcing ensures that offerings maintain spiritual integrity while demonstrating dharmic stewardship. Using sustainable materials aligns the ritual with the cosmic balance and ecological responsibility, reinforcing the interconnectedness of spiritual and environmental well being. Now, what is the role of silence and contemplation during Homam? Periods of silence allow participants to internalize the vibrational energy of the fire, and mantras contemplation deepens spiritual insight and reinforces the transformative effect of the ritual. Silence enables individuals to connect personally with the rishis and absorb subtle energies, turning the ceremony into a profound integral internal experience beyond external ritual. Now, in Vedic practice, silence is conduit for subtle energy reception. It allows the mind to resonate with the Homasa's vibrations and strengthens focus. Contemplation during the ceremony encourages introspection, mindfulness, and absorption of the Rishi's blessings, ensuring that the ritual has both external and internal impact on participants. How does the Rishi Homa influence spiritual growth over time? Repeated participation in Rishi Homa over the course of many Navratris over the years uh, over several years cultivates a deep, sustained spiritual evolution. Each session strengthens mindfulness, compassion, and clarity of thought. A continuous exposure to sacred vibrations and mantras purifies the subconscious mind, helping participants release habitual negativity and ego based patterns. Over time, the effects are cumulative. Individuals report increased intuition, inner peace, and alignment with their higher purpose. Regular practice also nurtures a stronger connection with the lineage of sages, allowing ancient wisdom to inform modern life in practical ways. Now, Vedic tradition emphasizes the long term impact of rituals. The energies generated during the Rishi Homam create imprints in subtle layers of consciousness, gradually transforming mental and emotional patterns. Continuous engagement with the Homa over years strengthens spiritualistic receptivity, deepens the dharmic understanding, and enhances ethical behavior. This sustained growth embodies the timeless wisdom of the sages, making participants conduits of their knowledge and energy in daily life. Now, what role does devotion or bhakti play during this Homam? Devotion is the heart of Rishi Homam, while mantras, offerings, and rituals create external energy. Bhakti channels the participants' inner intention toward the divine. Pure devotion magnifies the vibration impact of mantras and fire offerings, fostering emotional release, gratitude, and surrender. Devotional focus ensures that the Homa becomes not just a ceremonial act, but a deeply personal transformative experience connecting participants to both cosmic energies and the lineage of rishis. The Vedic teachings affirm that bhakti harmonizes mind, speech, and action, making spiritual practices effective. Devotion acts as a bridge between human effort and divine grace. During Homa, it ensures that every action, mantra, and offering carries sincere intention, aligning participants with the higher purpose of the ritual. Without bhakti, the Homa may become mechanical, but with devotion, it transforms it into a living, powerful spiritual practice. How are the Rishi's teachings incorporated into the Homa experience? The Homa embodies the values and teachings of the rishis. Each mantra, offering, and sequence reflects principles such as dharma, compassion, self discipline, and harmony with nature. Through guided meditation and contemplation during the Homam, participants internalize these teachings. The rituals thus becomes a practical application of Rishi wisdom, bridging ancient knowledge with the modern life. Participants learn to align their thoughts and actions with the higher principles, fostering a both inner and outer transformation. From a Vedic perspective, invoking the rishis is not merely ceremonial. Their consciousness is present through mantras and offerings, subtly transmitting guidance and insights. The Homa allows participants to experience these teachings directly beyond intellectual understanding. The living connection strengthens adherence to dharmic values and encourages participants to embody the sages' wisdom in daily life. Now, what is the significance of chanting Rishi names in the Homam? The chanting Rishi names invokes the unique vibrational energy associated with each sage. These vibrations act as spiritual catalysts, activating qualities such as wisdom, courage, and balance within participants. Repetition enhances focus and deepens the connection with the lineage, allowing the consciousness of the rishis to guide and inspire. The practice also creates a resonant energy field, benefiting the environment and the collective consciousness of all participants. Now, Vedic tradition teaches that names carry energy. Each Rishi name represents a specific vibrational frequency linked to knowledge, virtue, and dharmic principles. Chanting these names during Homa ensures that the offerings reach the appropriate spiritual plane. It also reinforces alignment between participants' inner energies and the qualities embodied by the rishis, strengthening both personal and collective spiritual outcomes. Now, how does the Rishi Homa purify negative energies? The combination of fire, mantras, and devotion in Rishi Homa generates a high frequency vibrational field that neutralizes negative energies. Participants often experience a sense of lightness and emotional release. The ritual cleanses not only the mind and heart but also the subtle environment, promoting harmony and clarity. Regular exposure to such purifying energies strengthens resilience against negativity, supporting spiritual, emotional, and mental well being. Now, Vedic philosophy asserts that fire transforms matter and energy. In Homa, oblation stands and focus intention convert negative energies into purifying vibrations. This process restores balance in the environment and participants' subtle bodies. By aligning with dharmic energies, individuals experience both protection and inner cleansing, reflecting the ancient understanding of spiritual ecology embedded in Vedic practice. Can the Rishi Homa influence physical health? While Rishioma is primarily spiritual, many participants report noticeable physical benefits. The meditative focus, chanting, and serene atmosphere reduce stress, improve blood circulation, and enhance respiratory function. Fire energy and mantras are also believed to create subtle biochemical effects that contribute to wellness. The holistic experience of Homa, mental, emotional, and spiritual supports overall vitality and a sense of balance between body and mind. Now, Vedic tradition recognizes that body, mind, and consciousness are interconnected. By purifying subtle energies, Homa positively influences psychological and physiological processes. Stress reduction, mental clarity, and emotional balance contributes indirectly to improved health. Although the primary purpose is spiritual, the alignment of mind and energy channels often leads to tangible physical benefits for participants. Now, how does the Homa help cultivate gratitude? Offering oblations into the fire while chanting mantras is an act of surrender and acknowledgement. Participants consciously express gratitude for life, guidance, and blessings received from the lineage of sages and cosmic forces. The Homa encourages reflection on one's actions, relationships, and responsibilities, fostering a deeper sense of appreciation and humility. Gratitude generated in such a concentrated spiritual environment amplifies positive vibrations both internally and externally. The Vedic tradition emphasizes acknowledging the source of all blessings. Homa rituals gratitude through offerings, mantras, and contemplation. By invoking the rishis and channeling energies into the fire, participants cultivate reverence for knowledge, life, and cosmic order. This practice strengthens the mind's orientation toward positivity, ethical behavior, and spiritual discipline. Now, how are the results of Homa observed or experienced? Results are subtle yet profound. Participants often notice enhanced clarity, reduced stress, emotional stability, and heightened intuition. Some report inner insights, solutions to personal challenges, and stronger alignment with dharmic principles. Environmental effects include a calmer, more harmonious atmosphere in the Homa area. While immediate physical results may vary, the cumulative impact over Navratri is transformative, influencing both personal and collective consciousness. Now, Vedic philosophy emphasizes both subtle and manifest outcomes. Effects can be observed in mental clarity, emotional balance, spiritual alignment, and positive environmental vibrations. Long term participants often notice behavioral changes, improved relationships, and heightened awareness. Observing these effects requires a mindfulness and reflection, aligning with the traditional understanding that ritual efficacy manifests across multiple dimensions of life. How is the Homa concluded or sealed each day? The Homa concludes with a closing sequence of mantras and offerings to respectfully seal the fire's energy. This ritual ensures that the energies invoked remain stabilized and continue to resonate even after the ceremony. Participants are guided in a final meditation to absorb and integrate the vibrations, allowing the spiritual benefits to anchor within their consciousness. The conclusion is both ceremonial and transformative, marking the transition from external ritual to internalized experience. Vedic texts prescribe a structured closing, often including a final oblation and specific mantras. This closure ensures that the fire's energy is harmonized and that the rishis' blessings are respectfully maintained. Proper conclusion maintains the ritual integrity, protects the sanctity of the homum, and ensures continuity of the spiritual vibrations generated throughout the day. Now, how do participants continue benefiting after the Homam? The energies, insights, and clarity gained during Rishi Homam can be sustained Through continued meditation, mantra practice, and mindful living, participants are encouraged to integrate dharmic principles into daily routines, fostering long term transformation. The Homa acts as a catalyst, creating a foundation for ongoing spiritual growth, emotional balance, and mental resilience, which extends beyond the Navratri period. Vedic tradition teaches that spiritual rituals benefits extend beyond the immediate ceremony. If participants consciously integrates its teachings, observing dharmic conduct, practicing meditation, and maintaining devotion, allow the subtle energies invoked to continue guiding and supporting life. The Homa thus becomes a living, ongoing influence, shaping thought patterns, behaviors, and spiritual alignment over time. Now, how is mindfulness integrated during the Homam? Mindfulness is central to the Rishi Homam. Participants are guided to maintain awareness of their breath, the fire, and the mantras being chanted. This focused attention deepens spiritual receptivity, allowing one to consciously experience the vibrational energy of the Homam. Mindfulness also fosters introspection, helping participants observe inner thought patterns, emotional reactions, and attachments. To sustain awareness, the ritual transforms from a ceremonial act into a profound inner journey, promoting clarity, emotional stability, and spiritual growth. Vedic tradition emphasizes consciousness in ritual practice. Mindfulness ensures that participants are not merely observers, but active co creators of the Humas's energy. Awareness of each gesture, offering, and chant amplifies the spiritual efficacy, aligning human intention with the cosmic energies. The integration of mindfulness strengthens both personal experience and collective impact, ensuring that the rituals' benefits extend beyond the ceremony itself. How are newcomers guided to participate effectively? New participants are briefed about the significance of each ritual, mantra, and offering. They are encouraged to observe attentively, participate in simple chants, and follow guided meditation instructions. By providing structured guidance, newcomers can connect meaningfully without feeling overwhelmed. This support helps them experience the vibrational energy, focus the mind, and absorb spiritual teachings even during their first home. Now, Vedic practices emphasize proper orientation for beginners. Experienced volunteers and priests mentor newcomers, ensuring respect for tradition and enhanced participation. Detailed explanations about offerings, chants, and sequence prevent confusion and maintain the Homa's sanctity. Proper guidance ensures that even first time participants contribute positively to the collective energy and gain the intended spiritual benefits. How does the Rishi Homa fosters community bonding? Homa is a collective spiritual endeavor. Participants sit together, chant collectively, and share in rituals, creating a strong sense of unity and belonging. The shared spiritual focus fosters mutual respect, empathy, and cooperation. This communal aspect reinforces values of service, discipline, and dharmic living. Many attendees feel a lasting connection with their fellow participants, sustaining friendships and collaborative energy long after Navratri. Nomadic texts highlight the social dimension of rituals. Participating together in chanting, offerings, and meditation strengthens collective consciousness. Shared devotion and intention create a subtle energetic bond, promoting harmony within the community. The Homa thus not only uplifts individuals' spirituality, but also cultivates cohesion, cooperation, and mutual support among participants. Are there specific prayers for peace and harmony in Homam? Yes, specific mantras and chants are dedicated to universal peace, mental calm, and social harmony. These prayers are woven into the sequence of offerings, connecting individual consciousness with the broader cosmic and societal energies. Chanting these mantras collectively generates a vibrational field that fosters tranquility, emotional balance, and goodwill. The Homa thus extends its impact from personal transformation to fostering collective peace and harmony. A Vedic tradition prescribes dedicated peace mantras like Shanti mantras during the Homam. These prayers are designed to remove negativity, disharmony, and obstacles, promoting balance in the environment and human consciousness. By invoking divine energies for peace, the ritual contributes not only for to participants' inner calm, but also to the welfare of society and the world at large. Now, how does the fire symbolize transformation in Rishi Homam? Fire in Rishi Homa represents both purification and transformation. It consumes the material offerings and metaphorically internal impurities like ego, anger, and attachments. Participants witness a visible transformation of offerings into energy and smoke, symbolizing the subtle transformation of their mind and consciousness. This symbolism encourages introspection, surrender, and alignment with higher principles, helping individuals internalize the lessons of the Homa. Now, Vedic philosophy views Agni or the fire as a divine mediator between humans and cosmic energies. Fire transforms physical offerings into subtle vibrations, transmitting devotion and intention to the rishis. This transmissive aspect reflects the inner spiritual journey, purifying thoughts, speech, and actions while aligning the practitioner with the dharmic energies. The symbolism of fire as both purifier and transformer is central to the ritual's efficacy. Now, can repeated Homer participation strengthen intuition? Yes, continuous exposure to sacred vibrations, mantras, and meditative practices heightens awareness and sensitivity. Participants often notice enhanced intuition, clarity in decision making, and a stronger connection to inner guidance. The Homa creates an environment conducive to subtle perception, allowing individuals to align more effectively with both the personal and cosmic energies. Over time, this heightened intuitive capacity manifests in practical life decisions and spiritual discernment. Now, Vedic texts suggest that repeated alignment with divine energies sharpens the mind's subtle faculties. The cumulative effect of participating in Homa strengthens discernment and intuitive understanding. This occurs as mental noise is reduced, emotional balance improves, and consciousness attunes to higher vibration frequencies. Consequently, participants experience clearer insights and more harmonious actions in daily life. Now, how does the Rishi Homa inspire ethical living? The ritual emphasizes dharma, gratitude, compassion, and self discipline. By reflecting on the teachings of rishis, participants are inspired to align thoughts and actions with the ethical principles. The process of offering, chanting, and meditating fosters integrity, empathy, and mindful decision making. The Homa encourages practical application of spiritual insights, transforming devotion into daily conduct that reflects the higher values. Now, Vedic tradition regards rituals as moral training. Observing proper conduct, intention, and devotion during Homa reinforces ethical behavior. Aligning with the cosmic principles and Rishi guidance strengthens virtues such as honesty, compassion, and responsibility. Participants internalize these values, applying them consistently in personal and social life. Now, what role does visualization play in enhancing the Homa benefits? Visualization is a powerful tool to amplify the Homa's spiritual impact. Participants may visualize light, energy, or the presence of rishis during chanting and offerings. This intentional focus intensifies the mind's resonance with the ritual's vibrations, enhancing purification, clarity, and spiritual insight. Visualization also helps in internalizing the teachings of the rishis, making abstract wisdom tangible and spiritually accessible. Nomadic practice supports visualization as a method to channel energy effectively. By mentally connecting with the fire mantras and rishis, participants strengthen the energetic flow, ensuring that intention aligns with ritual activity. Visualization enhances concentration, deepens meditation, and facilitates integration of spiritual principles into daily life. Now, how does the Rishi Homa support emotional resilience? The rhythmic chanting, fire energy, and meditative focus creates a stabilizing environment for emotions. Participants experience a release of negativity and mental tension, fostering emotional clarity. The collective energy and devotional atmosphere further strengthen resilience, enabling individuals to face challenges with equanimity and inner strength. Over time, repeated participation cultivates sustained emotional balance and adaptability. Vedic tradition acknowledges that subtle vibrations influence emotional states. By aligning with the energies of the rishis and fire, participants experience purification of emotional turbulence. This reinforcement of mental and emotional equilibrium supports resilience, self control, and positive response patterns, extending the Homa's benefits into everyday life. Now, what is the ultimate purpose of performing the Rishi Homam? Jagrata, the ultimate purpose is holistic spiritual evolution. Rishi Homa purifies the mind, body, and environment while connecting participants with the lineage of sages and cosmic energies. It fosters self awareness, inner peace, ethical living, and devotion. Beyond personal transmission, it cultivates collective harmony, societal well being, and alignment with the dharmic principles. Essentially, it's a bridge between ancient wisdom and contemporary life, guiding individuals toward higher consciousness and purposeful existence. Now, from a Vedic perspective, Rishi Homa is a ritual of alignment, purification, and guidance. By invoking rishis, maintaining sacred fire, and performing disciplined rituals, participants harmonize with universal energies. The Homa supports spiritual growth, ethical behavior, mental clarity, and societal welfare. Its ultimate aim is to integrate ancient knowledge into living practice, nurturing both individual enlightenment and collective harmony in Jagadeva.